Alrighty folks, gonna pop up another quick video. Stephen here from TCTasGroup.com. TCTS, Ireland Compliant Panel Global Software. Want to pop up a quick video here because I just finished a call yesterday evening with one of our maintenance providing partners, and I was updating them on a current situation that we're dealing with at the moment regarding brake tests and maintenance. And I suppose it's important for me to put it out here to you guys. When you're reading your brake tests, okay, on the top end, especially if it's a Maha readout, which most of them are, is that it must show your service brake and park brake. So I'll give you this very quick example. We're looking at a brake test from a Maha piece of equipment, calibrated Maha piece of equipment, involved in a serious accident. We've done the collision investigation and the vehicle examination, and going back now to the records, it shows that the brake test for this particular vehicle, which is a three-axle tractor unit. Now this three-axle tractor unit has only a park brake on axle 3, service brake axle 1, service brake axle 2, service brake axle 3, and park brake axle 3. So on your brake test you should see SB, 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 PB. You get me? Now the problem is, before anybody freaks out too much, yes, of course there are vehicles that have a park brake on the front axle and even the middle axle, but you'll know from the configuration of your vehicle. Now, this is something I'm going to speak heavily about this Thursday at our operator's license and transport management refresher course, because this is the live stuff that we bring in. I need to get the guys to dissect and understand this stuff, because when the maintenance sheets come back into you as a transport manager, it is your requirement, it is your duty to analyse these in depth. Now a lot of people say to me, well, I'm not a mechanic and I don't know this and I don't know that. Well, you're going to have to start knowing something. That's just the bottom line. Safety inspections come in. A vehicle cannot go out on the road until you have that safety inspection in your hand. So if you're using a maintenance provider and the safety inspections don't even get you till the end of that day or 2 or 3 days later, scrap them, dump them, immediate effect. Stand by. Alrighty, this is a few hours later. Anyways, what I was saying in the last clip, that if your maintenance provider is incapable and incompetent enough not to be fit to send you the documentation, well then my advice directly to you is to scrap them. For the simple reason is that you, as a transport manager or a maintenance manager or a person responsible for transport, must ensure that vehicle is signed off as roadworthy before it enters the public highway. Now, from a maintenance provider point of view, there's two parts to sign on a safety inspection. First is for the mechanic to sign that they have conducted a safety inspection, and the other is for their foreman, workshop manager, or if they're competent enough mechanic themselves, to sign off as the vehicle being roadworthy. Now, a maintenance provider is never, or should never, sign off a safety inspection to state that the vehicle is in a roadworthy condition if there are outstanding defects that are safety critical. And some safety inspection reports that you look through, you see this very clearly, that there could be maybe, I don't know, there could be 5 or 6 items on it, and they're all minor